when we keep turning a blind eye to our brothers and our sisters and our family, which is us as a whole, as all of humanity, then of course it's going to get to the point where there's, homeless sleeping under, a bridge in Calabasas because we ignored the homeless person sleeping in front of the Gucci store. How does, just look at that visual. It's a homeless person sleeping in front of the Gucci store. We have builders. We have people who know how to make communities. We have people who know how to cook and how to make food and how to bring this food. People are fighting over land and not really realizing that we're not maximizing our resources and our existence. We've got genius level scientists. We've got people who people who have broken out of the chains, like Elon. Like, imagine if Elon was working at GM on the third floor somewhere. We wouldn't have electric cars. We wouldn't have that new Porsche hybrid. We wouldn't have what's happening with, Hyperloop. Imagine if the guy that started Airbnb was shut down, or the guys who started Uber were shut down. All of these people who break away and then create the new society and the next frontier of where we're going. People, like I've said, like, it feels to me like MIT is a place that has to be funded by people who want to take the smartest people on the planet and make them work on the smallest things that won't change anything. And I've talked to people from MIT, and I could look at this brilliant person I was talking from MIT, and he was afraid. Everything was fear. Everything was about his girlfriend's pregnant, and we just got a house, and I don't want to do anything to change this. And this is like one of the most brilliant people on the planet. But if you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people that are going to change the world, because there's people who have been anointed. You can't teach the brilliance and the anointings. There's people who hit the game of life and they've got something that they're going to do no matter what school they go to. They just know how to do it. They knew how to do it before they got here, and they were going to do it. And these people just need to see what it looks like to overcome the smoke screens of public humiliation, of bankruptcy. I was in debt. The fear of loss. I lost my mom. Or the fear of death. What other fears are there? There's a lot of fears. But the thing is, when you remove, like even in the schools, you remove prayer, you remove God, you remove the fear of God, you create the possibility of the fear of everything else. But watch this. If you instill the fear of God, you eliminate the fear of anything else. And it's not that I am fearless. I am definitely shaking and in so much fear of my Father. I fear God, and I don't fear nothing else.
There's some power to that, right? Like, it just as a mental management tool, there's some real power to that, because so many people are afraid of every single little aspect of life, bills and debt and love and relationships. And if you have a higher power, and this is one of the things that I've always said about it.
What's the main word that you use even for fear? This is the main disease that people use in politics. It's the main fear, is it? But it's the main word. It's the disease attacking the world. Because it destroys it changes your posture.
Yes.
It changes your idea.
Yeah.
It's worry.
Yeah.
Worry.
Anxiety.
Yeah,
Yes.
anxiety. That's
Stress.
what it is. Stress. Like, it can kill you.
You can't be free. You can't be free to take chances.
To be worried about stuff. Like,
Yes.
So to be able to anchor and eliminate worry and say, I am walking in a righteous path, and I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about going to jail. I don't have to worry about being killed. I don't have to worry about bankruptcy. I don't have to worry about, humiliation.